Hello friends, good afternoon all of you, and let's start today. So we people are going to begin with our basic English grammar part. I can see that the students from both divisions, they have joined very less students. I can see from division A it is only 27 students, and from division B I can see there are almost 41 students have joined. So this is not fair. So all you people have to take note. And in fact, I have been waiting for 5 minutes so that you people can join and you people can start the class on time. But if you're taking more time to join, it will not be fair. And those who are going to join after 5 minutes, you people have to ensure that your attendance is not going to be marked if you are going to make it late. Okay, so take note of it and let's try to continue. So in previous sessions, we people have done with I think a noun, pronoun people have done, then verb, adjective, and in today's session, we people are going to begin with adverb. Okay. So before going ahead, let me know, is my voice audible to you, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So let's start with adverb, and before going for adverb, let's uh, try to have that all you people should ensure that you people are taking it seriously. You people are doing it. Maybe for improving your communication, you people need to take efforts. So nobody should take it casually. It is not for me. If you're thinking that your department has made it compulsory, or your maybe class coordinators or course coordinators might be just calling you because you are not present for lecture, so it is not the case. In fact, it is the you and your career which you people have to look forward for improving yourself for the same, and so you people should take it seriously and try to work on it. So it should not be like this that you people are just attending for the sake of attendance. So don't do it, and be sincere, be honest, and take it seriously. Try to work on your communication, try to develop your communication, that you people can just have a kind of formal motivation that I would like to give people like this only. But instead of this, you should be self motivated. You should not wait that someone from outside or someone will tell you that what I have to do, and then I feel that I have to do. It should not be like that. You yourself should feel that my English communication is weak. I should have to improve it, or for the purpose of my career, for interview, for group discussion, and overall it's my personality which is going to be defined based on my communication. So therefore I have to improve it at any cost, and so you should take hard work or efforts for your improving communication, so that you people will be on next level as far as your communication is concerned. So it should not be like this that you people are going to complete your graduation, you have completed your final year also, and still you are struggling with your communication. You are not able to tell other people that what you would like to say, or in interview you have been rejected because of your poor communication skills. That should not happen with you. So all of you just take note of it and try to just work on it. If you have any difficulties, problems, try to discuss it with me. Okay, so with this, we people will just try to go to the presentation. All of you people just try to understand that so far we people are expected to just complete our unit first, but still we people have not done it. So what we people will do, will try to cover remaining things like whatever adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection, so that we people are going to have one test on this uh, parts of speech, and then we'll go for tenses voice, because next part is very uh, maybe short I can call, because I'm not going to spend much time on that tenses or voice or speech, all those whatever factors are there. I think that what happened with Ganesh Sonar. Ganesh, is it audible? Division A 62, roll number Ganesh Sonar. All of you take note of it that you are going to mute yourself and your mic is not going to be unmuted, and it is creating problems unnecessarily. Okay, so let's continue. I will share the screen. All of you people just stay connected for just 1 minute so that I can set the screen and you people are going to see the presentation. Division A, is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Just wait for 1 minute. Okay, all right. So in today's class, what we people are going to talk about, it is adverb. All right. So whatever we people have done, all you people have to remember, understand that these all parts of speech, they're going to help us to use the language, to use communication in a better way, and so therefore we should also have a good idea about adverbs also, and how we people can use them in a sentence. So let's try to understand what adverbs are and how they function in a sentence. So what is adverb? Initially, we'll just try to understand that these are the words which modify. So what do you mean by modify? They try to change, they try to describe, they try to give additional meaning, modify the verb, but not only verb, it can be adjective also. So they try to give more information about verb. It can be adjective or it can be another adverb also. So adverb can modify another adverb, okay? Or adverb can modify adjective, adverb can modify verb. But mostly we people will connect adverb with verb. Or in short, we people will try to understand that adverbs are the words which describes verbs or actions, how they are performed, and that is the main function of adverb. How a particular action is done, that is told, that is described by the adverb. I hope that you people got understand. Similarly, we people have studied about adjective. So adjective are the words which were describing the nouns. So similarly, adverbs are the words which describe verbs. And action, how it is performed. And another thing that it can modify verb, it can modify adjective, it can modify another adverb also. That you people have to remember. So that is simple, but I'm not going to teach any kind of definitions here. You just try to understand what exactly adverb means to you, and if it is clear, then we people are going to see the next slide where people will talk some types of those adverbs. Okay, so first of all, we will talk about adverbs of time. So these adverbs, they talk in terms of time. Okay, so in short, they tell when a particular action takes place. And here are some examples. If you read, you'll come to know that they're referring to the time. For example, now, then, before, since, ago, already, soon, presently, immediately. You can call it immediately or you can call it immediately also. If you are just calling immediately, this is British pronunciation. If he's calling here immediately, there is going to be American pronunciation. So there are so many words which are having two different pronunciations. One is American pronunciation and another is British pronunciations. Both are correct, and you can follow any one of. If you think that British is convenient for you, you can follow British pronunciation. If you think you're going to follow American pronunciation, you can follow American pronunciation as well. So immediately, early, late, afterwards, yesterday, today, tomorrow, lately, formerly, all these are the some of the adverbs of time which refer to the time and they tell when a particular action takes place. And here all you people have to remember, if you ask a question by WH word when, then the answer that you get, that answer is nothing but adverb of time. How? Let's take one example like this. She came yesterday. So which is adverb of time here? Yesterday is adverb of time. And how we can ask a question here? When did she come? The question can be like this. When did she come? So here you are getting answer. She came yesterday. So yesterday is going to be adverb of time. So if you're just reading a sentence, if you're asking question with when, the answer that you are going to get, that is going to be adverb of time. Okay. So similarly, you people can just try to understand from next sentence. It is raining now. Okay, so now it says when that action is happening, and also try to understand that how it is modifying verb. We have discussed in previous slide that what is adverb? It describes verb or it tells more information about verb. Similarly, here she came, only sentence she came. But when we just wanted to get more information, when did she come? That time we are getting that is she came yesterday. So that yesterday is telling us more information in relation with this verb came, and so it is modifying this verb. Similarly, you can ask this question, when is it raining? When is it raining? You are getting answer, now it is raining. Okay, so now is adverb of time, and you will just come to know it is modifying the verb. Which is verb here? Raining is verb. Okay, and it is modifying to this verb. Then next sentence also you people can read here like this. Presently I'm learning in Sweden. Okay, so here you people are going to get which is adverb of time. You'll come to know presently, sadhya. Okay, so if you ask when do I learn, or when am I learning in Sweden, I think that was kept you mic unmuted. From division A, I think that all you people take care that you are not going to unmute yourself and you are going to keep it disturbing others. All right, come back. So presently I am learning in Swahili. So you can ask this question and you are getting answer presently. So presently is modifying the verb learning here. Then next sentence, tomorrow I will complete my studies. So what is adverb here? What is adverb here? That you people? Yes. Tomorrow is adverb and it is referring to the verb complete. If you ask question with when will I complete my studies? I'm getting answer tomorrow. So tomorrow is adverb of time. I hope that it is clear. Is it clear with this adverb of time? From division A. Any questions? Not getting some response from division A students. So let me think if everything is fine with you. Is it audible, division A?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So be active. Don't be just passive listeners. Okay, fine. Then we'll go to the next slide, and in next slide we will see another type of adverb, and this is called adverbs of place. So from place we'll come to know they are going to refer to place, and you can see examples like here, there, in, out, above, below, inside, under, outside, near, everywhere, up, down, backward. So these are some of the examples, but remember that some of them can be prepositions also. So don't get confused between adverbs and prepositions. In prepositions you'll see that these are the uh, words which connect a noun to the remaining sentence, but in adverb there is no required of any kind of noun which is going to be connected with the sentence. Okay, so adverbs of place, here you people have to ask a question which is referring to place, and that is where. Okay, so let's try to understand. She came here. Okay, so here is adverb of place, and if you ask question how it is going to be, we can ask question like this. Where did she come? So this is the question, and answer what you are going to do. She came here. So here is adverb of place, which is modifying, which is describing, which is talking more about the verb came, like this. The next you can see it is raining outside. Same thing. Now here it is referring to the place. If you are asked this question, where is it raining? It is raining outside. So outside talks more about raining. Okay. So therefore it is adverb of place. Then next, presently I am near Swedi College. So in this sentence, which is adverb of place? Tell me.
Near.
Yes. Near is the adverb of place. If we ask question where I am presently, so you are going to get answer near Swedi College. So near here it is adverb of place. Then I can complete my studies everywhere. So that is also adverb place. So all you people just try to understand. In this way, you people need to understand, and that is quite simple. There is no any difficulty, particularly related with adverbs. Then we will go to the next slide, and here you people will talk about adverbs of frequency. So frequency tells you how many times, okay? How often? The question is what? How often? किती वेळा एखादी गोष्ट, एखादी action, how many times it is done, it is repeated. That will be just conveyed by the adverbs of frequency, like this: once, twice, thrice, again, seldom, never, sometimes, always, often. You can pronounce it two ways. You can call it often, you can call it often also. So why? Because those students who were in my divisions, I have told you that one is American English, you can call it often, and in British English you can call it often. So what you like, you can call it often. If you think it is not okay, you can call it often also. Then frequently, annually, hourly, and there are many more. I have given here few only. So these can be examples of adverbs of frequency. Here you will just come to know seldom means what? Do you know the meaning of seldom? Yes, क्वचित, rarely, something like this. Rarely also come here. So how often? किती वेळा? एखादी गोष्ट, एखादी activity किती वेळा? She comes here once in a week. So here once. If you ask question how often does she come here? That once in a week. So you'll come to know there could be more than 2-3 adverbs in a sentence. Here is also adverb of place, and once is adverbs of frequency. Okay, so that can also be possible that there are more than two also adverbs in a sentence. Next, it rains sometimes in Pandharpur in winter. Okay, so sometimes, so it tells sometimes. From that, we'll come to know that it is talking about frequency. Then I always visit the Vittal temple. So here also you'll come to know that always refers to how many times a particular action is done. Because again, remember that here once or that here, the referring to the verb comes. Sometimes it is referring to when does it, how often does it rain? It is sometimes. Then when do I visit? I always visit. Then he came again. Okay, so here also you'll come to know that it talks about frequency. Okay, so this is called adverbs of frequency. So from division A, I can see very less students are here joined so far, and that is not okay. Only 34 students are here. So all of the students are expected to join. Better than, I think that I will mark your attendance first and then I will continue, because there is no any point in teaching if you are not there. And why should I teach then? Division A students, take note of it. We'll take attendance first, and that is also of division A. So all of you people just stay connected. We'll spare a little time for attendance and we'll continue. Roll number 10. Is there anyone who is called Rajya Chaus? असं कोणी स्टुडंट आहे का डिव्हिजन ए मध्ये? Who is this? Roll number 10. Somebody has renamed like this. Anil Sawant, what is your roll number? Because I have not come across with this name Rajya Chaus असं कोण आहे का डिव्हिजन ए मध्ये? Is it audible to you? Rajya Chaus असं कोणी येते? Otherwise I am going to remove you. It is audible to you. You just reply me, tell me. Otherwise there will be no. Anil Sawant, you have to rename yourself with your roll number. So I will mark present numbers 24, then 20, then 3, 10, 37, 53, 62, 66, 2, see, I'm just talking about Division A, Vishal Kulkarni, F53, you are renaming yourself. Division A students, they are going to give attendance first today. Then 5, 6, 8, 9, 17, 18, 19, 22, 29, 31, 34, 38, 39, 42, 47, 48, 50, 60, 61. Pratik Patil, I don't know your real number. 36.
58, sir.
So why haven't you renamed it? Then 36 and 4. So many students are absent from Division A, and I can see the absent roll numbers. All of you just try to ensure if you are present, you just tell me. Roll number 1, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 32, 33, 35, 40, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46, 49, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, 63, 64, 65. These many students are absent for today's class from Division A. Okay, so that who is this Rajya Chaus? I'm going to remove that person. That person is not going to join back. Then Anil Sawant, if it is audible to you, if you are just replying, then it is okay. Otherwise, you will be removed. Anil Sawant, is it audible? How it is? You don't know your roll number, Anil? Is it your first lecture? Is it your first lecture? Then you just check the everything that might be from your department. Communication might have done, and you just try to find it your roll number and come back. I will mark your attendance later, but you just find it out. Then now the students of division B, all you people just be ready. First of all, we'll just I will mark the present numbers first of all. Okay, so it will be better. All you people are not following one common format. Ashwini Puri, then Kanchan Vivare, you people are just coming 25 and 35, 56 in the beginning. 25, 35, 56, then 32, 37, 32, 37, 43, 5962, then 2150, then 1913, 2328, 29, 45, 46, 49, 68, 67, 1631, 237, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, then 15, 18, 19, then 22, 27, 33, 36, 39, 40, 48, 52, then 53, 55, 60, 63, 64, 66, 41, 26, 65, 17, 51, 58. These are present numbers from division B now, and absent numbers are roll number 4, 5, 6, then 20, 24, 30, 34, 38, 42, 44, 47, 54, 57, 61. So these are absent numbers from division B. I hope that it is clear to everyone. All right. So we'll continue now. I think that division A, the attendance is critical. Okay, so that was adverbs of frequency. I hope that you will come to the point and pay attention that it talks about a particular action is done how often and how many times, so that you people will just take note of it. All right, then we'll go to the next and we'll try to understand adverbs of manner. So adverbs of manner, it talks about how a particular action is done. Try to understand how. Or you can also ask the question by in what manner a particular uh, action is done. Mostly you'll come to know though suffix ly is added to the adjectives and such kind of adverbs of manner are made. Like here, people can see beautifully, sadly, happily, badly, slowly, accidentally, angrily, anxiously, awkwardly, blindly, boldly, bravely, brightly, calmly, carefully, carelessly, cautiously, cheerfully. These are some. And people can make number of other also, because I have told you that you can make it by adding ly suffix to any adjectives. It is going to become adverbs of manner. For example, if I like to give example, you can take uh, great. So great is adjective. If you're just going to add greatly, then it is going to become adverb in this way. And it answers question like this, that how a particular action is done or in what manner the action particular is done. Okay, after taking attendance also, some students are sending me attendance into chat box. So Divani Saurabh, so 43 is present. I have told you 43 is present. I have announced absent numbers also, and still you are sending me B43 is present. Aishwarya Shinde and others B25, B52. I know that all the people present because I have taken your attendance from the participants list. So now you people need not to send me attendance again. And those who are here, they need not to worry because I have taken your attendance. Okay, so let's try to understand the examples which are given here. And it says, she walks slowly. Okay, so slow is what? It is adjective. And if you are going to add ly to it, it is going to become adverb. And it is going to talk, it is going to describe this verb. If you ask this question, how does she walk? Or in what manner does she walk? You will get answer slowly. And that is adverb of manner. Or you can see this example, he fought bravely. Okay, so in this case also, brave is adjective, bravely adverb. Okay, and how did he fight? He fought bravely. So bravely adverb of manner. It ended badly. So here also you'll come to know that bad is adjective, badly adverb. So this way people can add ly suffix and you just try to make adverbs of manner. Okay, then we'll go to the next. Here you people will just go to adverbs of degree. So in this case you'll come to know adverbs of degree. They are just going to talk about a kind of uh, how a particular action is done, but not in earlier it was related to manner, but here it is a particular action, not in what manner. Don't read this because this is not, because the same slide uh, was there, so it was copied. It is how much. You people have to read here how much. Okay, so that will come uh, the WH word for question, how much, not in what manner. In what manner was for previous slide, that here in what manner will be appropriate, but here it is not. Don't read this here. Okay, so she was too tired. So here the adverb degree will talk like this: very, much, too, quite, almost, little, rather, half, partly, wholly. So these are some of the examples. And example, too tired. If you call ask how much was she tired, she was too tired. It was half completed. How much was it completed? It was half completed. It is almost finished. You can ask how much finished? Almost finished. This is quite difficult. How much difficult? Quite difficult. Like this. Okay. So these are adverbs of degree. प्रमाण. In Marathi you can call की किती प्रमाणामध्ये एखादी गोष्ट आहे हे आपल्याला adverbs of degree याच्यावर लक्षात येतं. ओके, इज इट क्लिअर? कळतंय का?
Yes, sir.
ओके, फाइन. फ्रॉम डिव्हिजन बी, is it okay? Okay, fine, good. So here, that's all about adverbs. We are not going to go deep in adverbs, because if we go deep, that adverb phrase, adverb clause, these are the things which I have excluded here because we don't want to be add these things here. Okay. So here you people have some errors that you people commonly see that are used in case of use of adverbs. So all you people just be alert and try to tell me that what is not okay with this sentence. She ran away fastly, and you people have to point out me the correct response, correct use of adverb. Can you find it out? Can you come it out? काही चुकीचं वाटतंय असं? From division A, the sentence is she ran fastly. असं वाक्य आहे, तर त्यामध्ये काय चुकीचं आहे असं वाटतंय का बरोबर आहे वाक्य? You people have become very dull. You're not responding at all. They will be back. Division B students got disconnected, so we'll just start it again. Just 1 minute. We are going to start immediately. And I'm going to take attendance twice. All you people remember at the end of session will be also their attendance. I can say from division A there is a lot of problem. I can see only 30 students almost there are in this meeting. So I don't know the reason why you people are not attending and you people have not discussed it with me. म्हणजे असं काय कळत नाही असं काय डिव्हिजन ए मधले रिस्पॉन्स पाहिजे. डिव्हिजन ए काय अडचण आहे का?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
म्हणजे शिकवलेलं काही त्यातलं कळत नाही वगैरे असं असेल तर यू जस्ट टेल मी. बी फ्रँक. म्हणजे असं काही जे एखादी गोष्ट तुम्हाला जर असे असेल किंवा कळत नाही तर तसंच क्लिअरली सांगायलाच पाहिजे. किंवा अजून तुम्हाला दुसरे काय प्रॉब्लेम बाबा मे बी कंटेंट बद्दल असेल किंवा इतर कुठल्या अजून काही गोष्टी असतील, प्रेझेंटेशन असेल, ऑल दोज थिंग्स फ्रॉम माय साइड इफ देर इज इश्यू यू पीपल हॅव टू पॉइंट इट आउट टुवर्ड्स मी. ज्या गोष्टी माझ्याकडून कमी पडत असतील ते तुम्ही मला माझ्यापर्यंत सांगणं अपेक्षित आहे. ओके. सो ऑल यू पीपल टेक नोट ऑफ इट दॅट यू पीपल आर गेटिंग इट. कळतंय, समजतंय. आणि दुसरी गोष्ट यू पीपल आर डुईंग इट हे तुम्ही स्वतः खात्री करा. अँड देन यू पीपल जस्ट ट्राय टू एन्श्युअर that there is no issue from my side. Okay, all right. So we'll go back to the presentation. I don't know the reason behind it. Anyway, we'll just try to. So the sentence is in front of you. You people just try to check it and try to find out की त्यातलं adverb कुठलं हे सांगा अगोदर. Which is adverb in this sentence? Fastly, yes. Fastly is an adverb. Okay. And we people have to now think about its use. All you people just try to understand that this adverb we need not to use with this ly suffix. Yes, exactly, you're right, Sakshi. The fast itself is an adverb. How it is going to be right? She ran away fast. No need to say fastly. Remember, many of the times in previous slide I have told you, मागे सांगितलं की काय करतो आपण ly suffix लावून आपण people can make adverbs. But in case of fast, fast itself can be used as adverb also and can be used as an adjective also. Adjective कसं, the fast car. For example, if I give one example, fast car, a fast aeroplane, fast bus. So in this case, fast है adverb आहे का adjective आहे आता fast car मध्ये? Is it adverb or adjective?
Adjective.
Adjective. Yes, you are right. Okay. So fast हे adjective आहे कारण it is describing noun car. But in this case, she ran away fast. It is talking about ran. If you ask this question, how did she ran away? So answer is going to come fast. So this is adverb of manner, fast. No ly will be there. फास्ट हे ऍडवर्ब म्हणून पण वापरलं जातं, ऍडजेक्टिव्ह म्हणून पण वापरलं जातं. वाक्यामध्ये ज्या पद्धतीने वापरलं त्याच्यानुसार आपण ते ठरवणार ते ऍडवर्ब आहे की ऍडजेक्टिव्ह आहे. पण फास्टली मात्र कुठेही असणार नाहीये. यू कॅन चेक. Okay, then we'll go to the next sentence here. Please kindly help me in my work. So what is wrong with this sentence with adverbs, in terms of adverbs? कसं असायला पाहिजे होतं का बरोबर आहे दिलेलं वाक्य? So you'll come to know that kindly and please, they are synonymous here. Okay, so in this case you cannot use both words. So either you can say kindly help me in my work, or you can say please help me in my work. Okay, so this way you people can correct the sentence, but you cannot use both words, please and kindly. Okay, next sentence is here for you. He is working very hardly. So what is wrong here? Yes, actually you're right that here it should be he is working very hard, not hardly. So in case of this we'll come to know that hard is adverb and hardly, sorry, hard is adjective, hardly is adverb, but meaning of both is different. How? जर आपण हे वाक्य असं जर घेतलं like this, ही इज वर्किंग व्हेरी हार्ड, याचा अर्थ काय होतो की तो खूप हार्ड वर्क करतो असा होतो. पण वरच्या वाक्याचं काय होतं, ही इज वर्किंग हार्डलीचा अर्थ काय होणार, हार्डलीचा अर्थ असं क्वचित कधीतरी काम करतो किंवा करतच नाहीये असा अर्थ होतो. ही इज वर्किंग हार्डली म्हणजे तो कामच करत नाहीये असा अर्थ होतो. ओके, सो ही इज वर्किंग व्हेरी हार्ड, दॅट विल बी द करेक्ट यूज. ओके, नॉट हार्डली. The next, the old man lived miserably. Okay, miser is the word. In fact, you'll come to know that itself is adjective. म्हणजे इथं आपण मगाशी मी सांगितलं त्याच्यासारखं फास्ट आणि फास्टली कसं आहे ना, त्याच्यासारखंच हे सुद्धा आहे. म्हणजे इथे एलवाय लागला म्हणून आपण काय करतो, याला ऍडवर्ब कन्सिडर करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो. बट इट इज नॉट द केस. इट इज नॉट लाईक दिस. हे असं अजिबात नाही आहे. मायझरली जरी असलं तरी इट इज अन ऍडजेक्टिव्ह. मायझरली हे काय आहे, ऍडजेक्टिव्ह आहे. ओके, so therefore you people have to use the sentence like this: the old man lived in a miserly manner or a miserly life. miserly, so miserly हे ऍडजेक्टिव्ह आहे, त्याच्यासोबत एखादं नाउन तुम्हाला सोबत वापरावं लागणार आहे. सो दॅट इज गोइंग टू मेक यू करेक्ट सेंटेन्स. Okay, then next sentence, my father returned lately. याच्यामध्ये काय वाटतं का रॉंग आहे, आणि असेल तर काय आपण करेक्ट करणार? Yes, Sakshi, that is right. Lately is related with time, and that is just आता थोडक्यात अलीकडे या अर्थाने लेटली वापरतो. बट हिअर द एक्सपेक्टेड मीनिंग इज लेट. माय फादर रिटर्न लेट, उशीर झाला या अर्थाने लेट, नॉट लेटली. Then next sentence is she is too beautiful. She is too beautiful. What is wrong with it? Division A. You people just come with some responses. काहीतरी बोललं पाहिजे ना. Only 30 students are there. Yes, Samruddhi, it is right. I cannot see the chat. ओके सो शी इज टू ब्युटिफुल असं वाटतं काहीतरी ओके आहे ओके नाहीये काहीतरी कमी आहे काहीतरी जास्त आहे so you'll come to know here adverb is too. Yes, very beautiful. What happens too is taken in negative sense. They're too beautiful म्हणजे हा निगेटिव्ह अर्थाने घेतला जातो टू and so instead of two it can be very beautiful. Okay, so that is going to be correct. She is very beautiful. All right. And the next is he is enough wise to understand the situation. He is enough wise to understand the situation. In this sentence, first of all, try to identify adverb and then its place. कसं असायला पाहिजे? He is enough wise to understand the situation. Or can it be in another way? So correct sentence will be like this. Its place that he is wise enough. That will make the correct one. He is wise enough to understand the situation. This way we people use correct adverb, that is enough. This is adverb here. Okay, so these were the few examples that I have added here. We people will just go to next slide and we people will have some exercise, and the question first says choose the sentence in which the word still is used as an adverb. So you'll have four sentences, four options, and in that four options, you people are having still word, but you have to choose the sentence in which the still is used as an adverb. And sentence one, with his name, the mothers still their babies. Still water runs deep. Her soaps could be heard in the still of night. In the still of night, he is still in business. So where is adverb? All you people come with your intelligent answers. Or you're not able to find out still as an adverb. Okay, so I will just analyze first sentence. With his name, the mothers still their babies. Is it adverb? What is still here? Yes, sentence मध्ये still काय आहे? नाव नाही, verb आहे, adverb आहे, adjective काय आहे इथं? So from Aishwarya, we got one response. Aishwarya will come to the answer at the end. Okay. So she is having option D. Others, what do you think? Aishwarya said option D. He is still in business. She think that still is adverb. So still their babies, it means here it is used as a verb. So option one cannot be answered. You can analyze still water. So still water means here water is noun, still is describing it. So here still is used as an adjective. Okay. The next, her soaps could be heard in the still of night. So still here it is used as a noun. So what left? That this option is used here still as an adverb. He is still in business. Okay, and so Aishwarya, you are right. That option D is going to be answer. All others people will take note of it. कळालं का हे का आणखी नाही कळालं याच्यामधलं? Is it clear? Are you clear with this question? ह्या क्वेश्चन बद्दल काही अडचण आहे का? Okay, let me ask from division A. अस्मा काय अडचण आहे का? Roll number 34. Okay, fine. So we are going to go to the next. Let's check its answer. That he is still in business. This is answer for this question. Then next it says point out the incorrect adverb from the following options: speedily, slowly, fastly, gradually. Yes, Sakshi. Option A, Sakshi. Speedily, slowly, fastly, gradually. So from Sakshi, we have option A, speedily. Others, from Snehal also, we are having option A, speedily. Kedar also option A. Aishwarya having option D, sorry, fastly. Mronal also having option C, fastly. So division A, they're having option C, fastly, and division B, would you like to reconsider your options? Option A, speedily. So from speedily and fastly, all you people just try to finalize. I'll just skip these options. Slowly will not be answer, and gradually will not be the answer. So what do you think? माग आत्ता एवढ्याच आपण चर्चा केली ना. She ran away fastly. So speedily is okay here and fastly is not going to be right. So you people have to point it out here incorrect adverb as an fastly. म्हणजे fast हे काय आहे? Adverb आहे. All you remember once again that fast is adverb. And if you're using it as an adverb, no need to add ly to this additionally. Fast itself can be used as an adjective as well as adverb. Okay, so fastly is answer for this question. All right, so with this we'll go to the next one. Probably this may be the last one also. Which of the following is not an adverb? Frequently, always, happy, fast. And now come your answer. This time we are getting answer from Kedar, option B, from division A, division B. Sorry. Let's check from division A. We are getting answers from Ashwini, Snehal, Aishwarya, Asma, Shilpa, Aishwarya again. That they're having option C, happy. So division B students, you just come with answer. From Kedar, option B always. Is it always, Kedar? Or do you want to reconsider your option? You would like to change your option? So let's talk about options. Frequently, is it adverb? Yes, it is adverb. Always, it is also adverb. Happy, is it adverb? No, it is not adverb. It is adjective. So what is going to be answer? This is going to be answer. We people have discussed about fast in 2-3 times. Fast is adverb here. Okay. So what is answer? That happy is answer for this question. Okay. So that's all about adverb here today. If you have any questions, then you can ask me. काय अडचण आहे का कोणाला? डिव्हिजन ए काय अडचण आहे? प्रतीक प्रतीक पाटील, is it audible? Pratik Patil, if it is not audible you will be removed. Pratik Patil,
सर ब्रेक होतो सर आवाज तुमचा.
is it for everyone my voice is breaking or for Pratik?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. Yes, that's all right. So we are going to close this adverb here, and we are going to begin with another presentation. And we'll just try to talk about prepositions now. Okay, fine. I hope that PDF is visible for both of divisions. And let's try to understand about prepositions. So from the noun, that the name preposition itself suggests us that what does it mean. So pre means before and positions means its place, and that talks about how people can relate a noun or pronoun with the remaining sentence, and how they can show the place, time, position or method. So prepositions are used before nouns and pronouns to show place, to show time, to show position or method in a particular way that action is completed. They are used to make prepositional phrases which are bound together with their objects. So not only preposition but prepositional phrases also. So what are prepositional phrases? That when preposition is used with two or more than two words, that is called prepositional phrase. And they bound together, they join together whatever the nouns which they are carrying in the sentence. And here people are going to talk some of the common prepositions that people use frequently, and we people are going to learn in context also, how in a particular context the prepositions are used, so that people will just try to understand. So first of all, it is place or position that shows by certain prepositions. Yes, someone wants to say something. Okay. So first of all, it's above. Again, remember this. This can refer to time also, but right now we are just thinking about only one context, which is this context. We are thinking about how those prepositions can refer to place only or position only. In this way, we people will just try to understand. So above, example, people can read, the aeroplane flew above the building. So here preposition is above, and the building is a place of position, if people can understand. So above, usually it is used to show that something or certain which is having some space. So for example, if aeroplane is here, okay, and suppose building is here, in that case you just try to refer above indicates some kind of distance here. So building and aeroplane, they're having some distance, so in that case you people can use this over. Then next one is across. Again it refers to place of position. Don't think that above can be used for other things also, but here now it is only place of position. So bridge is across the river. What do you mean by across the river? So again try to understand, if this is river and if there is a bridge like this, so here that bridge is across the river like this. Then next is along. The horse was walking along the beach. So in this case also, when it is along, you people can consider throughout a pictorial kind of imagination. So suppose that this is kind of a beach. Let's say this is a beach, and if this there is a horse and that horse is walking like this. So in this case, you may just consider that horse is walking along the beach. So this is referring to place again. Uh, then next is among. Usually this is referring to the distribution. Okay, so divide the fruit among the group. Okay, here the group, it is not place at all, but we'll consider as a position here, group, and that way among can be used here. Then next is at. So at refers to place also and time also, that you people have to understand. The lecture begins at 8 a.m. So you people have to consider that this does not refer to any place, rather than this refers to time. Okay, so we'll take another example here. Let's try to take another example for at. For example, I will just say we are at the station. In this case, you can consider this at now as place or position. So this at refers to place, but not this. Okay, remember this is not suitable example here. Sentence is correct, but the context place or position is not correct, because this context refers to time. This will refer to the place. Is it clear? कळतंय का? कांचन पाटील कळतंय का? रोल नंबर कांचन पाटील फ्रॉम डिव्हिजन बी. आवाज येतो का कांचन पाटीलला? D38 रोल नंबर आहे आपला. Is it audible? Okay, rename yourself. And from division A, let me ask someone. Okay. Abhishek, roll number 66. आवाज येतोय का? A66. Abhishek.
Yes, sir.
कळतंय का?
Yes, sir.
Is it audible? Okay, fine. Then next, we are having away from. It is not easy to stay away from home. So here home can be place of position. Then next, there is behind. There is a river behind my house. Okay. Then below, millions of people still live below the poverty line. Okay, so that refers to a particular imaginary poverty line, but number of people, millions of people, they are living below poverty line. Then next is beside. The language lab is beside the principal cabin. So beside mean what? People have to take the meaning near, close, something like this. Then next is between. Shanu always reads in between the lines. Do you know what is the meaning of between? Reading between the lines चा अर्थ माहिती आहे का कोणाला? Read in between the lines. This is a phrase in English, to read in between the lines. And what does it mean? त्याचा अर्थ काय होतो? People have to find out, Google it, to read between the lines and tell me. Immediately. People be active. मला असं फार म्हणजे कंटाळाला शिकवायचं. People are not able to be active. It is not interactive at all. Only 30 students from division A. From division B only 45 students. So it shows your lack of interest. You're not taking it seriously. You are not thinking it that it can help you. Yes, Aishwarya, that understanding real meaning or hidden meaning will consider. म्हणजे usually वाचन करताना there are two meanings, superficial जो वरचा अर्थ असतो, and there is one hidden meaning also, किंवा जे काही implied meaning असतो, किंवा जो real जे लेखकाला जे सांगायचं असतं, that meaning can be called read between the lines. So you can consider today you learned one phrase. असं consider करा की आज आपल्याला एक phrase शिकायला मिळाली की to read between the lines English मध्ये phrase आहे, that you people got it. Okay, like this way you people just try to take it. So all you people just be active. Okay, then we people will go to the next. It is in. So it says Neetu always keeps her books in the cupboard. So in refers to the place here, that is cupboard. Then next is on. The snacks are kept on the table. So on the table. On can be used to refer time also, but here we are talking just about place of position. Next is against. During recess, the students lean against the wall. Okay, so against walls, you can imagine a situation that there is a wall and you're leaning over it, or against. Suppose that wall is that you're leaning opposite side of that wall. Okay, so in that case, it is called against the wall. Then next is by. He was standing by the car. What do you mean by standing by the car? Again, it is near the car. Try to understand. Okay. The next is from. So let's try to understand. The water was dripping from the trees. From the trees. So the trees here can be taken as a place. Next is into. The donkey fell into the well. Try to understand here that what do you mean by in and into. So will it be okay to call the donkey fell in the well? Will it be okay? What will be wrong with this? जर असं म्हटलं donkey fell in the well असं म्हटलं आणि donkey fell into the well असं म्हटलं तर काय डिफरन्स असणार आहे? In shows position already there. If it is in, जर अगोदरच ऑलरेडी एखादी गोष्ट आतमध्ये असेल, त्या व्यक्तीला, वस्तूला, ऑब्जेक्टला रेफर करायचं असेल तर आपण इन म्हणतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, वी आर सिटिंग इन द क्लासरूम. म्हणजे ऑलरेडी आपण क्लासमध्ये आहोत, तर त्या क्लासमध्ये काय म्हणणार आपण? इन म्हणणार. पण जर बाहेरून आतमध्ये जात असेल वी आर गोइंग इन टू द क्लासरूम असं म्हणायला लागेल. ओके, सो देअर फोर असं जर म्हटलं की द डॉंकी फेल इन द वेल दॅट विल नॉट बी ओके. जर डॉंकी ऑलरेडी वेल मध्ये असेल तर आपण डॉंकी इज इन द वेल असं म्हणू शकतो. पण फेल हा वर्ड आहे विच शोज दॅट देर इज मुवमेंट, देर इज मोशन, देर इज ऍक्शन. Okay, so therefore we people cannot say the donkey fell in the well. So the correct way it will be the donkey fell into the well असंच असायला पाहिजे. ओके, कळालं का? इन आणि इंटू कधी वापरणार तुम्ही ते? इन आणि इंटू मधला डिफरन्स कळतो का? झोपले वाटतं सगळेजण. तन्मय माळी रोल नंबर B59. आवाज येतो का तन्मयला? हा, ओके, कळते का तन्मय? All right, so I hope that you people will take it positively. Then we'll just go to the next. And just try to understand. Just a minute. Near. The temple is near the school. So people can use another parallel prepositions here. फक्त near एकच preposition आहे का असं सांगण्यासाठी? You can use another like by. The temple is by the school, or people can behind, front. Other prepositions are there also. Okay. Next is off. Off shows to the other side. Okay, दुसऱ्या बाजूला ऑफ नी काय दर्शवलं जातं? दुसरी बाजू, अपोजिट साइड दर्शवली जाते. Our society is located off MG Road. For example, if this is MG Road, then you can refer to this your society. Okay, so you can refer this our society is off MG Road. The next is inside. Mother kept her jewelry inside the locker. Inside, that is referring to place or position. Then we are just again going to talk about the similar kind of prepositions which are referring to place. Children are playing outside. So here outside again referring to the place. Outside itself referring to a place, or you can use additionally the hall or the room or something like this to talk about. Okay. Then next is beyond. This creation is beyond my imagination. So when it is beyond my imagination, out of reach, you can consider meaning. Then next is over. She leaned over the desk. Lean over desk. Suppose that you are sitting in the chair and there is desk in front of you. So suppose that you wanted to answer the phone. The phone is not reachable to you, means you are not able to take the receiver. In that case, you are leaning forward. So that is leaning over the desk. The next is through. Hit the nail through the wood. Chamadun. Under. He kept the letter under the candlestick. Okay. The next is within. We live within easy reach of the shops. So here, reach of the shops, that is going to refer to a place. Within can be used for time also. Next context that we people are going to talk, it is time. Okay. Yes, Shubham, that is right. When a particular thing that you're living it, you're maybe going away from that. That time also we people use off. For example, you're given that monkey jumped off the tree. That is also right, and we people can take example. He fell off the bicycle, for example. असं काहीतरी विचारायला पाहिजे ना, मी तर उगीच आपलं चालू आहे असं नको. आणि मोस्टली असं म्हणजे चॅटबॉक्स मध्ये विचारण्यापेक्षा अनम्यूट आणि करून विचारलं तर हे सगळ्यांना कळतं ना. मग असं काय होतं की दॅट व्हॉट एव्हर यू आर सेंडिंग मी दॅट इज लिमिटेड, आणि मग असं बाकीच्या डिव्हिजन मध्ये फॉर एक्झाम्पल डिव्हिजन ए मध्ये कळणार नाही काय होतं. तर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रिपोजिशन ऑफ, आणि ऑफचा वापर हा एखाद्या गोष्टीपासून दूर जाण्यासाठी सुद्धा केला जातो. लाईक हिअर आय एम जस्ट रायटिंग वन एक्झाम्पल, ही फेल ऑफ द bicycle. So in this case, it also says that going away from something. बाईक करून पडणे या अर्थाने सुद्धा ऑफचा वापर केला जाऊ शकतो. ओके. So all you people stay connected. We'll join back division B चे स्टुडंट आपण इन करू and then we'll continue. Okay, all right, let's start. डिव्हिजन बी विजिबल आहे का स्क्रीन? डिव्हिजन ए विजिबल? डिव्हिजन ए?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you. So let's continue. Beyond, over. Okay, she lean over, through, then under, and within. We live within easy reach of shops. That's all right. We people have done with the context that was referring to the place that we people have done. Now let's talk about this time. So there are same prepositions can refer to time and place. For example, there is in, there is on. They refer to place also. They refer to time also. On refer to place also. On refers to time also. Okay, let's see through examples. So we are going to talk with this after now. Ananya told Sai to call her after 9:30 p.m. So now it is time. Okay, all of you just try to understand. These all prepositions will refer to time. Then before, Nitya and Rugvedi met before submitting their final project. So before, that is the preposition which refers to the time. Now next, at, the concert will start at 8:30 p.m. and by also refer to the time. We will reach Mysore by 7 a.m. So who will tell me what is the difference between at 8:30 and by 7? Or does it mean same? दोन्हीमध्ये काय डिफरन्स आहे का? ऍट 30 म्हटलं तर काय अर्थ होईल आणि बाय 7 AM म्हटलं तर काय अर्थ होईल? Immediately, we don't have much time. Yes, exactly, you're right, Sakshi. So yes, you're right, exactly. So all you people try to understand, when we say at 8:30 p.m, it is exact and sharp time. That means at 8:30 it is going to start. And when we say we reach Mysore by 7 a.m., it is not exact 7 a.m. It may be less than 7 a.m. or it may be more than 7 a.m. also. So that difference you people will just try to understand and try to use it. The next is for, which is referring to the time. Mithal is working here for 10 years. So it shows period of time. Okay. That shows period of time. So 10 years is a span of time, period of time, which is referred by for. During, Aditya was sleeping during the lecture. So this is also one of the ways that you people can think how people can use during for referring time. From, always remember from is always with from and to. So it speaks about some beginning and closing. So from is for beginning, to is for closing. The meeting was scheduled from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. You can call it scheduled, you can call it scheduled also. So schedule is British pronunciation, schedule is American pronunciation. Okay, so from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The next in, they could complete the assignment in time. Okay, on, the employees made for the project on Monday. The next is since, Ronit has been crying since morning as he lost his cat. So since refer to the time. Again, remember that it has been used for the action which started in the past and the action which is still continued for that reason. Okay. Huh? Yes, yes, that is also right. From can be used for different contexts also, as you have given exact example. But here we are just specifically related with time. Okay. So in that frame, can you give another example where from referring to the time? असं टाइमला रेफर करणारा फ्रॉम वापरायचा आपल्याला. How can we give? Ram will work from 10 o'clock. Yes, yes, that is also right. That you're getting it exactly. Fine. So let's go back. Then next, since done, through. So the cold weather continued through the spring. So you'll come to know through can be used for time and place also. So here the spring is time here. So through the spring it refers to the time. Then next is throughout also. So what will be difference between through and throughout? When it is throughout, it shows the complete time. For example, if it is year, the year. If it is month, it can be month. Throughout the month, throughout the week, throughout the year, throughout the day, something like this. It refers to the complete time. Okay. The next is till. The medical shop is open till 12 midnight. Okay. Pariyanta. Until is also similar. The coupon is valid until September. The next is within. Our guests should be here within an hour. So that is referring to the time. Okay. So these were the some prepositions that we people just discussed, which all are referring to the time. So let's go to the next and try to discuss how people can see another prepositions which are referring to method and manner. So again, by is here. He achieved success by fair means. कसं यश मिळवलं त्यांनी? By fair means. So this is a kind of manner we can consider or method we can consider. With the soldiers fought with courage. शौर्याने लढले, like this. In, soft skills should be taught in an effective manner. So that shows manner. Then we have another kind of context here that can be reason and purpose. So now here another use of from. मगाशी आपण time आणि place बद्दल बघितलं from. Now you can see Sakshi is suffering from fever. So try to understand from here. So this is the reason why Sakshi is suffering. That is, she's suffering from fever. She has fever. Try to understand. It is pronounced as fever, not fever. Nobody will should we call it favor. It is not fe, but it is fee. It is fever. The next one is off. You can call it he died of snake bite. Instead of you can use because of also. That is also okay. Then for Dandeli is a good place for river rafting. I hope that you try to understand what river rafting is. This is a kind of game which is played in water with a kind of let's say rowing, similar to like rowing. Okay. Then because of similar because of he skied from his bike because of split oil on the road. Off. That shows the reason. कशामुळे पडला तो? कशामुळे घसरला? Because of split oil. The next is with. She's shivering with cold. कशाने थरथर कापते? Cold, because of cold. Then we'll talk about possession. Possession, that's something we have. काहीतरी आहे आपल्याकडे, something like this. Of. Swami Vivekananda is a man of principles. Of principles. What is position here? Principle is the position. Then next is with. Tina came for the party with her family. So that is with her family. Family is position here. Then next we'll just try to talk about direction. You can pronounce it direction, you can call it direction also. The same things. You will come to know direction in British English. In American English it is called direction. And motion. So on. The unruly boys were throwing stones on the tree. Okay, so here we'll come to know the direction of tree. So tree is maybe in upward direction, and you just can consider the tree is considered here direction, or throwing stones can be motion. So on shows here motion and direction. Next is opposite. The bank is situated opposite the bus stop. So it shows direction. Where is this bank? You can consider that here is bus stop and then there is a bank. So the opposite of each other. In that case, that shows direction. Next is out of. She helped him out of the way. So here it is not the exact direction that we people are getting, but coming out of the some routine ways that we people can consider. That can be meaning way people can take here. The next is through. We have to cross through 5 tunnels while going to Mumbai from Pune. So we'll come to know through 5 tunnels. That shows that we have to pass from something. The next is to. This road goes to museum. To museum, towards museum. Similar like towards. This road goes towards the golf club. You can use to go to the golf club, or you can say towards the golf club. The next is up. The kite flies up in the sky. Then across. He ran across the jungle. Across the jungle. What does it mean? Across the jungle. It means similar like through the jungle. The next is agent or doer. Agent means एखाद्याने एखादी क्रिया करवणे किंवा करणे. That is agent. By. Usually, mostly we people use it in passive voice. Ravan was killed by Ram. So who is agent here? Who is doer of the action? Ram is doer here. Ram is agent here. The next means and instrument. Sadhan. We are going to Mahabaleshwar by car. You can use by car, by plane, by train, but not by bike. Okay, on bike you people can use. The next is instrument with. Fruits can be cut with a fancy knife. So with what? With fancy knife. So here it is instrument used for cutting fruits. This way. Okay, so all you people we'll just discuss this exercise and we'll close today's session. few examples. So all of you just try to understand. The underlying prepositions are not correct. Rewrite the following sentences using correct prepositions. प्रत्येक सर्वांना काय क्वेश्चन विचारलाय की दिलेले एक सेंटेन्स आहे, सेंटेन्स मध्ये प्रेपोजिशन आहे आणि ते प्रेपोजिशन कसं आहे, नॉट करेक्ट आहे and you are asked to write it correct. So education is a means for an end. Can you come with an answer? डिव्हिजन ए मध्ये आहेत का? हा. सो सेंटेन्स काय आपलं, एज्युकेशन इज मीन्स फॉर अन एंड. तर त्याऐवजी करेक्ट कसं होईल वाक्य? और नो आयडिया, कळत नाही का काही? मीन्स टू एन एंड. येस एक्झॅक्टली. इफ यू आर थिंकिंग चुकू दे ना, उत्तर चुकल्यानंतर काय हरकत नाही, चुकलं पाहिजे पण गप्प राहणं, दॅट इज नॉट ओके. सो एज्युकेशन इज अ मीन्स टू एन एंड. The next is Renu has a great admiration of wax museum. काय येऊ शकतं इथं मग? About, you can use about because multiple answers are possible here. Multiple answers are possible here. About पण चालू शकतो. Most suitable will be for. Renu has a great admiration for wax museum. The next, it is not good to be ashamed for one's work. Here also you can use about. You can use about, but most suitable will be of. It is not good to be ashamed of one's work. The next is Rajat spoke to me at the mobile. What do we call at the mobile? Minto ki something else.
On the mobile.
Yes. On the mobile. Yes, you're right. Then next, this machine has not been in use from 2000. इथे काय यायला पाहिजे? Shubham, you're right. And all those who are thinking since is right. Why? Because this action has been started in the past. This machine has not been, हे कशावरून ठरवायचे? Has not been वापरले in use. So since from म्हटलं की इथून फक्त सुरुवात झाली, पण हे सुरुवात आता सध्या आहे का? नो. हे भूतकाळातली कधीतरी अगोदरच आहे आणि ते 2000 सालापासून ते यूज मध्ये नाही आणि आज पण यूज मध्येच नाहीये. सो सिन्स the factories in Pune remain closed for Thursdays. काय यायला पाहिजे?
On
On.
Thursdays.
Yes, exactly. On Thursdays. Then next, I shall send you this CD latest dash on 10th February. On. Yes, exactly. Those who said bye, you are right. I shall send you this CD latest by 10th February. Then next, what are you looking for so fixedly? For is not correct here. So what you people can use?
At.
At. Yes, right. Then next, the farmers are tired from work. That's correct, Karal?
Off.
Off. It will be off. The farmers are tired of work. Okay, tired of work. Kunal is guilty for rudeness.
Off.
Guilty for is given, for is not okay. What will use here? Kunal is guilty of rudeness. The next sentence, you just try to read it. It says, Kaveri is afraid with a dog. So instead of with, what do people can use? Afraid. Afraid of will be correct. Kaveri is afraid of a dog. Next is, people cannot abide to the new rules. Who is not okay?
By the.
Avishkar, it will be by. The phrase is abide by. And what will be the meaning of abide by? चा अर्थ काय माहिती आहे कुणाला? Abide by. Abide by म्हणजे एखाद्या गोष्टीला धरून राहणे, फॉलो करणे, रूल्स नियमांना धरून राहणे असा अर्थ होतो अबाइड बायचा. सो अबाइड बाय द न्यू रूल्स. नेक्स्ट, वी हॅव टू लिसन फॉर व्हॉट आवर पॅरेंट्स से. फॉर इज नॉट करेक्ट. Then listen to. I will make it correct. We have to listen to what our parents say, like this. The next is, there is no exception of this rule. There is no exception for this rule, like this. Tarun has an ambition to higher position. So what will you use here? Ambition for higher education. Okay, Tarun has an ambition for higher position. Next is, our college is situated off Shivaji Road. What you can use here? Multiple answers are possible. At will be okay. Off will be okay. Off which off? Double off. Across will be okay. Opposite will be okay. Okay. Off Shivaji Road also you can use it. Then next is, I am younger from my brother. Younger from? Younger than. Okay, that you people can choose. Then we people have next 3 questions. We'll discuss and we'll stop here. So people tell me, the cashier was not on the counter. I will make it correct. On the counter? Do we call it on the counter? Saili saying at the counter. Sakshi saying at the counter. That is correct. The cashier was not at the counter. Next, Prince fell in the well. मी सांग आता एक्सप्लेन करून सांगितलं सगळं. Prince fell in the well. काय यायला पाहिजे? Yes, Prince fell into the well. And here is the last question for today. Water flows on the bridge. How will make it correct? No by. Yes, water flows under the bridge. पुलाच्या खालून पाणी वाहतं, like this. Okay, so that's all about prepositions also. We people have done. I wanted to finish conjunctions also, but could not complete. That's okay. In next class, I will just complete conjunction. But remember, probably there will be test also based on unit number 1, basic grammar, all parts of speech, noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, preposition, conjunction. Everything will be included, and you people are going to have test on it. Probably maybe in next lecture I'm planning, but you people just be ready. Is it clear? So I will stop sharing the screen for both divisions, and let's once again ensure कोणाची अटेंडन्स लावायची बाकी राहिलेली असेल, अजून कोणाचा काय प्रॉब्लेम होता मगाशी. आय थिंक दॅट फ्रॉम डिव्हिजन ए देर वॉज प्रॉब्लेम विथ सम. पहिल्यांदाच लेक्चर अटेंड करतो, रोल नंबर माहिती नाही असं कोण होतं मगाशी? अनिल सावंत का असं कोणतं होतं ना? आय थिंक दॅट ही लेफ्ट. फक्त डिव्हिजन ए मधून 26 स्टुडंट्स आले. डिव्हिजन बी मध्ये कोण आहेत नंतर जॉईन झालेली? जर कोणाची अटेंडन्स लावायची असेल तर यू जस्ट टेल मी, अनम्यूट अँड टेल मी. डोंट सेंड मी इनटू चॅट बॉक्स. आय एम नॉट गोइंग टू रीड एनीथिंग फ्रॉम चॅट बॉक्स. डिव्हिजन ए आहे का कोणी? ओके फाईन. फ्रॉम डिव्हिजन बी कोणाची अटेंडन्स वगैरे लावायची? Okay, all right. So I will end this video. All you people in this meeting, I will share one video with you people. All you people watch it and try to listen it, try to understand it, and get motivated also. And in next session, you just try to tell me how was that video, how did you feel about that video. Give me feedback in the next session. So should I end this meeting for all?